Assalamu alaikum viewers. Have you ever wondered what truly makes a school successful? Is it the curriculum, the teachers, or the leadership? Research tells us it is not just one factor. It is the way schools are managed. When schools adopt school-based management, they say they saw measurable improvements in student attendance and parental involvement. This was not about changing the textbooks, it was about changing how schools are managed and how decisions in school are made. Today we will explore school-based management or SBM and how it transforms schools into vibrant learning communities. We will look at the evidence from around the world, from Finland to New Zealand and from Mexico to Hong Kong, and see how these practices impact student learning outcomes and success in real life. Dear viewers, the principals, the teachers, and the students, I would like now to explain in a little detail the school-based management. School-based management is about autonomy. Instead of relying only on centralized policies, SBM empowers principals, teachers, parents, and even students to shape the learning environment in the schools. According to a World Bank review of SBM programs in 23 countries, schools with greater decision-making power showed improvement, accountability in many cases, and in many cases, better student outcomes. Think of it of this way: when decisions are made closer to the classroom, they reflect the actual needs of the students. This responsiveness builds trust, motivation, and engagement, as well as we see countries that embraced SBM have seen remarkable results. When teachers and parents are part of the school committees, decisions reflect their real needs. School councils improved school climate and student satisfaction. In another study, governors increased parental involvement and accountability. These examples show when the leadership is distributed in schools, schools become more responsive and students benefit a lot. School management is a joint effort, and they all the stakeholders, which are the students, primarily the students, because schools are for this, all for the students, and then the community which they serve, they are also the largest scale stakeholders. Similarly, the school is run by the principals and the teachers and other staff, and they make the school environment conducive for the learning. There are many studies which indicate that when the parents, students, staff, they work together in a distributed leadership environment, they they create positive results for students learning. So if the schools are to be improved, the greater involvement in decision making is the key to success. Therefore, I urge all the principals and the administrators of education department that they should allow more participatory approach towards school management, and school management decisions should be based in the school, primarily by involving the teachers, the students, and sometimes the parents and the school councils or school committees. They also contribute to in various ways for the improvement of student learning and achievement. And later on, when the students graduate, this kind of involvement of all the stakeholders is very beneficial for the for the students. Ultimately, they contribute to the improvement of society. Viewers, as I said, teachers are the backbone of learning. The OECD survey shows that schools investing in teacher training report higher student achievement. Finland is a shining example. School-based management inspired teacher collaboration also allows educators to co-plan their lessons and share their strategies. This culture of continuous learning is one of the reason Finland is consistently ranking at the top of international assessments like PISA. Similarly, as the teachers are the backbone of the learning process, curriculum is not same for every student. Curriculum is not the one size fits all. In another study, schools adapted lessons to local context, which improved student engagement. In an Australian study, when the curriculum adopted the indigenous knowledge into the curricula, it made learning more effective and culturally relevant. So these two studies refer that teachers investing in teachers and relating curriculum to the local cultural and context is very important. یہ دو باتیں میں دوبارہ ایمفیسائز کرنا چاہتا ہوں کہ ٹیچرز لرننگ کے لیے ایک بیک بون کی حیثیت رکھتے ہیں اور کریکولم جو ہے وہ تعلیم کے نظام کا ایک بنیادی اہم حصہ ہوتا ہے. گو کہ سب طالب علم ٹیکسٹ بک کو یا کریکولم آؤٹ لائن کو ایک جیسا نہیں سمجھتے، اس لیے ایک ہی طریقے سے پڑھانا سب کے لیے سود مند نہیں ہوتا. دنیا کے مختلف ممالک میں ٹیچرز کی ٹریننگ کو اسکول بیسڈ بنایا گیا ہے، اور اسی طرح جو قومی نصاب تعلیم ہے اس کو علاقائی اور مقامی سطح پر اس کو مقامی ماحول، مقامی زبان، مقامی ثقافت اور مقامی ضروریات کے مطابق ڈھالا جاتا ہے. اس لیے اسکول بیسڈ مینجمنٹ کا یہی اہم جز ہے کہ وہ اپنے اساتذہ کی تربیت اور قومی نصاب کے مقاصد کو مقامی ضروریات سے لنک کرتے رہیں، اور اسی طرح اسٹوڈنٹ کو اس میں انوالو کرتے رہیں گے تو پھر ان کی لرننگ جو ہے وہ ریئل ہوگی اور وہ اس سے اپنے نصاب سے بہتر فائدہ اٹھاتے ہوئے آئندہ زندگی میں اور معاشروں کی ترقی میں کنٹریبیوٹ کریں گے. 21ویں صدی کے آغاز میں نیوزی لینڈ میں اور ہانگ کانگ میں کی گئی جو تحقیقات ہیں ان سے دو باتیں بڑی اہم سامنے آئی ہیں جن کا تعلق اسکول بیسڈ مینجمنٹ سے ہے. نمبر 1 کہ پیرنٹس آر پاورفل پارٹنرز in education, and number 2 data is a compass for improvement. So, I would like to emphasize that tomorrow's school reform in New Zealand gave parents a formal role in school boards, strengthening accountability and student outcomes. Similarly, data is a compass for improvement. In Hong Kong, the schools which adopted school-based management used student performance data to guide resource allocations, achieve higher math and science scores. It means کہ اگر اسکول اپنے طلبہ کی جو کارکردگی ہے اس سے متعلق امتحانات میں جو کارکردگی ہے اس کو مد نظر رکھتے ہوئے اپنے جو ریسورسز ہیں سائنس کے لیے اور دیگر مضامین کے لیے ان کو طلبہ کے سکور سے اور ریلیٹ کریں گے تو یہ اسکول کی امپرومنٹ ڈیٹا سے نظر آتی ہے، صرف خیالات سے اور باتوں سے نہیں بلکہ کنسسٹنٹلی अगर स्कूल में असातिज़ा, प्रिंसिपल, पेरेंट्स मिल के कोशिश कर रहे तो तलबा की कारकर्दगी का इजहार उनकी कारकर्दगी उनके इम्तहानात में उनकी कारकर्दगी में नज़र आना चाहिए, और वो दुनिया में नज़र भी आता है। अगर आप रिसोर्सेज, ट्रेनिंग के रिसोर्सेज, फिज़िकल रिसोर्सेज और फाइनेंशियल रिसोर्सेज को स्कूल की कारकर्दगी से लिंक करें तो स्कूल ज़्यादा मोटिवेटेड होते हैं, तलबा भी, असातिज़ा भी और प्रिंसिपल्स भी, और अपने स्कूल की कारकर्दगी को बेहतर बनाने के लिए वो ज़्यादा कोशिश करते हैं अगर उनको मालूम हो कि सरकारी वसाइल और कम्युनिटी के रिसोर्सेज उन स्कूलों को मिलेंगे जो अपनी कारकर्दगी को इम्प्रूव करते हैं। तो मैनेजमेंट का एक अहम हिस्सा रिवार्ड और पनिशमेंट, रिवार्ड भी होता है, यानी रिवार्ड इज़ मोर मोटिवेटिंग देन punishment. Reward is more powerful. If we link the students' performance with the resources given to school for training and for other physical and infrastructural resources, students will improve and schools will try to attain that. So data is a compass for improvement, and similarly the involvement of parents is very powerful. The studies world over, particularly in New Zealand and Hong Kong, has approved this. The evidence is clear. School-based management improves student outcomes most when it is paired with teachers training and community engagement. School-based management without teacher training, teacher professional development, and involvement of community is not feasible, and it is not recommended. A Wordback meta-analysis concluded that schools with autonomy and accountability achieved better results. In a PISA data across 57 countries shows that greater school autonomy is associated with improvements in school climate, a critical factor in student success. The school climate should be conducive to student learning, and it shows that when school-based management is used, it improves the school climate. Students in SBM schools not only perform better academically, but they also feel safer, more engaged, and more motivated. Let us look at a real life success story. In Colima, Mexico, school based management introduced peer led study groups. Students not only improved academically but also developed teamwork and leadership skills. These are the skills that matter beyond schools, in workplaces, in communities, and in families. This story shows that school based management is not just about test scores, it is about preparing students for life, giving them confidence and resilience, collaboration skills. School based management is not just a policy, it is a mindset. By empowering schools, we empower students. From Finland to New Zealand, school based management has proven its value. It builds stronger teachers, more engaged students, and communities that trust their schools. If you are an educator, parent, or a policymaker, consider how these practices can be applied in our context. These evidence, the evidence is there, the success stories are real, and the impact is lasting. Thank you for joining me in exploring SBM. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share, and subscribe for more insights on effective teaching and learning together. Together we can build schools that truly prepare students for success in life.